5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go! What is up, guys? It is MasterOv here. Welcome back to Bloons Tower Defense Battles. Today I have done something that I wanted to do in actually an earlier episode. I tried to do it in an earlier episode live, but the guy kind of failed and died early, and it was kind of annoying. I think actually they lost connection as well. So the goal was to try and get a new record on the amount of temples on the screen at once. And I've seen a load of people do it, and I've counted them up, and I've never seen people get over about 38, I think, actually, is the maximum I saw. So, I was going to try and smash that today. I wanted to try and get 40 temples on this map. And it was a battle, but I did it. I literally did it. So, I think this might be the record for the most temples on a map. I want you guys to go give it a go now as well and see how many you can get on this map at one time. I literally couldn't get any more than 42, but you'll see how it goes. So we're playing Mega Boosts. I started off again just with trying to get as much money as possible. So I got myself 3 farms. I go on to get a 4th and a 5th as well, actually, to get as much money as possible. My enemy is doing the exact same thing, but you can see he's got an ice tower there as well, which I had. I got a Cobra instead, whereas he got an ice tower and he decided to use that. So with that in mind, I got my first Sun God. So I got the Sun God, and I accidentally got him up to epic range as well, which I decided wasn't the best idea. And then I keep on getting some money, and I just try and pack in these super monkeys as much as possible. You can see you can only get 1 on that line. You actually can't do 2 tiers, which I was surprised about. But I was just trying to find all the finest points possible to fit them in. And to be honest, I think you could probably fit maybe 1, maybe 2 to push in. But I'm pretty sure I got near maximum. So our enemy has already got 2 Sun Gods as well, and now he starts building. So I'm like, right, this is going to be a battle and a half. He's doing the same thing as us, but he doesn't do it as well, and you'll see how that turns out for him later on in the episode. So I get myself my 5th farm here. I get that up to a factory and valuable bananas as well, and I carry on packing these full. I've got first strike capability, 3 ballistic missiles, and 1 nuke thing in the middle there as well, which is quite nice. Just spinning around, taking out any of those camos. And you can see on the left here, you can actually fit 2 tiers of super monkeys for most of it, but it does get rather tight, and it is hard to do. And you can see I'm just filling in like all the little gaps. Every little gap that I find, I am trying to fill in. And it does cost a lot of money, but I've got 50k plus in the bank, which is good. So I slowly start upgrading all of them to Sun Gods. Now, I do this for a little bit, but then I decide actually just to upgrade them all to Plasmas, and then do Sun Gods after that. And you can see our enemy's already boosted and already got his temples. Now, if you did that and wanted to get more temples, you're going to reduce your temples because you're going to eat up those temples, which was a bad idea from him. A little bit rushed, I think. Maybe a little bit too excited that you could get that many temples. I'm not sure, but I carried on building because you don't really need temples until like round 75 plus. Sun Gods and Super Monkeys and Ballistic Missiles will easily go up to round 75. So there was no rush for me. I was just trying to build my money. As you can see as well, I'm getting my eco up. I'm sending in pinks, which is obviously the best for eco. And I've got nearly 2,000 eco, which just helped tick over a little bit. And I know my enemy didn't do that at all. I don't think he actually got any eco. But most of them now are at plasma level, so I've got loads of plasmas going around, and I kind of had a brainwave, and I thought, hey, you know what? Those banana farms are actually taking up a load of space down there. So I decide to destroy those after getting everyone I've already got out up to a Sun God. So we keep on farming. We start getting a lot of money, and then the round when the Zomai Gods or the Zoma Gs or whatever you want to call them, look, you see, like, I squeezed one in there, there was 1 extra space there, and I was just trying to find all these tiny little extra spaces. The round where the Zomai God comes, you get so much money from your banana plants or your banana farms, it's so good. So, loads of them there just went up to Sun Gods. In comes all the money. That was the round I was talking about. I thought it was coming up soon. And we get loads of money, so I can start upgrading these up to Sun Gods. I think I start working here on the bottom ones as well. But at this time, I've got around, I've maybe got 30, no, probably not that many, maybe like 25 to 30 Sun Gods and temples being made here. But I needed to get more, and I needed to get more. So this is when, once all these were up to Sun Gods, which they are now, I start deciding to save up my money get as much money together as I can, and then I start selling these farms. So I sold one of them there, and I'm trying to squeeze in these super monkeys, but you can hardly squeeze them in. It's so hard to get them all in. That's what she said. But we're trying to put them in there, and we've upgraded them up to sun gods. I've got another space now, so I'm destroying these farms as well. Because don't forget, they give you 20k every time you sell it. So you get a lot of money just from selling it. And you can't fit them behind all of these. You can only fit them behind a couple of them, which was really annoying. But that was me done. Okay, I've slowed it down for you. That was me done. I couldn't fit any more in. There's 42, I believe. My counting's a little bit off maybe, but I think there's 42, maybe 41 hidden in there. I try and get this final one in. Decide there is 0 space left on this map for him. So it is time to get ready. Use the Mega Boost, and boom! Look at that beast! It is crazy! I have so many temples, 42 temples. I even decide, hey, you know what? I need to get my submarines back. They were making all the difference for some reason. And I think at this point, my enemy's like, snap. I am dead. Because that is, I mean, that's an unbeatable team there. I mean, you cannot beat that. That is insane. So I decided to squeeze in all my submarines here and just slowly get them in. And at this point, I just wanted to go as late game as possible. I was actually going to leave my iPhone and just let it do whatever it wanted. So I got one monkey sub nuclear, and I submerged that just to take out any pesky camos that try and come through, etc, etc. And then I get these all up to ballistic missiles. I don't actually go for first strike capability because I was thinking, I'm going to leave my phone, so there's no point getting first strike here right now. So I decide then to upgrade all of my monkeys to epic range, because I'm thinking, you know, the monkeys that are at the back of the map can't see the Zombie Gods now, whereas if they get epic range, they can, and they're going to get a lot more damage done, and we're going to destroy things quicker, etc, etc. So I did the temples on the bottom of the screen, then I thought, hey, when the Zombie Gods and Moabs come on the other side of the screen, the top temples aren't going to be doing anything. So I decided to go back and do the top temples as well and set all that up. I also set a few of them to strong, but kept most of them to first, just so that they will tear through the Moabs and everything, but they'll also take out Zombie Gods, like the bigger ones will take out any Zombie Gods that come through. So my enemy at this point is also doing really well, but you can compare very easily who's doing better, and you can see I'm probably doing twice the amount of damage to him. So you can see Zombie God's destroyed there, his are still going there. So he's getting like another half distance around the map from me, which isn't good for him. He can't boost. He's trying to get a load of the robo things and the terrorizers and whatnot upgraded and sent, but they just have nothing on a temple, like nothing. Really, they are weak compared to it, but you've got to think of the difference. It's like a temple's like 100 grand, and that's like 25, so there is a lot of difference there. So at this point, I think he realizes, round 75, he's like, look, they're getting pretty far on my end. This is going to take a lot of time for me, and he decides to surrender, which is really upsetting, because at this point, I'd actually left my phone, and I saw it, and I was like, no, he surrendered. And yeah, he surrendered, and that was that. So there we are, guys, 42 temples. Let's have a go, see if you can beat that. Comment down below what you've got, and if you could even get video proof on your YouTube channel, do it. Until next time, my friends, thank you for watching. Peace out.